Om Shanti. Morning Murli. Om Shanti Bab Dada Madhuban. Essence. Sweet children, be introverted. Stay in the knowledgeful stage and imbibe these elevated versions, and you will then be able to benefit yourself and other souls. Decorate the temple of your heart and mind with the idols of godly virtues and separate the fragments of pure thoughts. Question. What is the true abilited service? What is the suitable and deep secret of doing accurate service? Answer. When someone makes a mistake, then along with containing that wound, let the power of your yoga reach them in a subtle way and burn away his or her impure thoughts. This is the most elevated true service, as well as that also pay attention to yourself. Let no impure thoughts arise in your mind. You yourself have to remain cautious and serve others in a divine way. This is a subtle and deep secret of doing service. Om Shanti. Each and every effort making child, first of all, definitely has to adopt the stage of introversion. A lot of benefit is merged in introversion. It is only by having this stage that you can be unshakable, constant, patient, humble, imbibe divine virtues, and achieve a completely knowledgeful stage. When you are not introverted, you cannot achieve a completely knowledgeful stage. This is because if you don't imbibe the elevated versions that you hear personally and you don't go into their depths, but just repeat the elevated version you hear, then those elevated versions are simply versions. If the elevated version is not heard in a knowledgeful stage, then Maya's shadow is cast on those elevated versions. When you simply repeat the elevated versions you hear, they are influenced by the impure vibrations of Maya. And then instead of you and others benefiting from them, loss is experienced. Hence, O children, become completely introverted. Your mind is like a temple. Just as you always have fragrance in the temple, in the same way you when the temple of your mind becomes pure, will pure the thoughts emerge. Only images of pure deities, not devils, are kept in the temple. In the same way, each of you children should decorate the temple of your mind and heart with the virtues of idols of all the divine virtues. Those virtues are to be free from attachment, free from greed, free from fear, patent and egoless, because these are the divine qualities you children have to make the temple of your mind very bright and clear. That is completely pure. Only when the temple of yours become the bright and clear, you go to your very loving, bright and clear paradise. You are now trying to make your mind completely bright and also control your physical senses, influenced by the vices. Not only do you have to serve yourself, you also have to do this divine service for others. The fact, the meaning of doing service is very subtle and deep. Doing service is just not coaxing someone about a mistake. No, you have to send them suitable vibrations with the power of yoga and burn away their impure thoughts. This most elevated true service to get. With that, you also have to pay attention to yourself, not just to your words and action. You must even have any impure thoughts in your mind because of these vibrations, each many others, and subtly cause a loss, which would create a burden of you. This burden then becomes a bondage. So children, be cautious and also do this divine service of others. This is the alaukic deity of you serviceable children. Those who do such service should not take any service from others. Even if you happen to make a mistake, correct that for all time with the power of your intellect's yoga. An intense effort maker instantly realizes as soon as he achieves even a little signal and transforms himself and pays proper attention as he moves along from then and on. This is the duty of the children, the broad intellects. Oh, breath of my life. There is a deep sacrifice in completely sacrificing your bodies, minds, and wealth into the imperishable sacrifice fire of knowledge, of self sovereignty created by the Supreme Soul. From the moment you say that you have sacrificed your body, your mind, and your will, that is, you have surrendered everything into the sacrificial fire and died. Then, from the moment nothing remains yours, in that too, you first have to use your body and mind fully for doing service. When everything is for the Yagna and God, there can be nothing left for yourself, and you cannot even waste any wealth. Even your mind cannot run after impure and sinful thoughts because you have surrendered it to the God. God is anyone, the being of purity and peace. Because of this impure thoughts are automatically quietened. If you put your mind into Maya's hand, then because Maya has a variety of forms, many types of sinful thoughts can arise that ride in the mind, the horse. If any child, even now, still has a sinful thought, understand that his mind has not been completely sacrificed. That is, his mind does not completely belong to God. Therefore, complete, reunited children now understand the deep secrets and become detached observers. While performing the actions and observe yourself and move along with the great Kokshan, Gopi Vallabh himself, explaining to you his beloved goats and gopis. What the real and true love of all you is, O my beloved, you have to accept each other's loving function. Because, however lovely a flower is, the substance you receive is accordingly as regulated. In order to make the flowers valuable, the gardener has to remove thorns from them. In the same way, when someone cautions you, you have to understand that one is sustaining you, that is, one is servicing you. You have to give regard to the substance and service. This is why to become perfect. This is true internal love filled in the knowledge. Let there be a lot of regard for one another in the divine love. In each aspect, you can caution yourself first. This is a very sweet and humble stage by moving along with love. In this way, it is a though you will remain internally experience those beautiful days of a golden age. There, this love will naturally. However, at this sweetest time of the confluent age, this is a very sweet and entertaining love that enables you to serve one another. This pure love is remembered in the world. All of you living flowers have to remain cheerful at every movement because by having faith in your intellects, your being becomes completely filled with God's power. Power that such attraction definitely shows a divine miracle. Just as little innocent children, because they are pure and clean, always keep smiling and they attract everyone a lot with their entertaining activities. In the same way, let the life of each one of you be a godly and entertaining one. For this, you have to trump over your devilish nature by using the right method. When you see someone who is influenced by the vice of anger coming towards you, become the embodiment of knowledge and continue to smile with the sweetness of a child, and that person will automatically become quiet. That is form being in a state of forgetfulness, he will become aware, though he may not be aware of it, attain victory over that one is subtle way and become the master. This is the most evoluted way of being a master and a child, just as God is the perfect form of knowledge. In the same way, He's also the perfect form of love. Both qualities are merged and God, but the first is knowledge and second is love. If someone becomes an embodiment of love without first becoming an embodiment of knowledge, that love takes that one into an impure account. So merge love and first of all become an embodiment of knowledge. Conquer the Maya that comes in various forms and then become an embodiment of love. If you become loving without using knowledge, it is possible that you will get sidetracked. For instance, if someone goes into trance, dhyan, without being an embodiment of knowledge, gyan, then they sometimes get trapped in Maya. This is by Baba says, O children, the strength is also a cotton chain. However, when you first become an embodiment of knowledge and then go into the trance, there will be a great enjoyment, great enjoyment. First is knowledge, then trance. The stage of being full of knowledge is more elevated than the stage of being trance. This is why, children, you first have to become embodiment of knowledge and then let the love emerge. Love without knowledge is like effort making life brings obstacles. Stage of a detached observer is very entertaining, sweet, and beautiful. Everything in your future life depends on this stage. When someone has any physical illness, if he goes through that illness at that time by happily being in the stage of a detached observer, then settles the suffering of his past karma, and along with that also accumulates in the happiness in his account for the future. The happy stage of a detached observer has a connection with both your past and future. By understanding the secret, none of you would say that this beautiful time has gone within just settling accounts. No, this alone is a beautiful time of making effort, This alone time is a beautiful time for making effort during which both tasks are accomplished perfectly. What? Love and knowledge. The instant effort makers who accomplish both tasks experience supericious joy and bliss. The children have to full faith in every aspect of the huge variety drama because the precedented drama is absolutely reliable. It's in everybody's faith. The drama is in everybody's faith. Look, this drama enables every living being, human and animal, to play their parts perfectly. Even though someone may be wrong, he plays that part of being wrong perfectly. This is also fixed in the drama. When both wrong and right are fixed in the plan, then to have doubts about anything is not knowledge because each actor is playing his own part in a film and all the different main actors do their own acting. When you see them, it is not that you would dislike some or be happy with others. It is not like that. You know that is just a play in which each one has received his or her own good or bad part. In the same way, you also have to continue to watch this externally created film as a detached observer. Be the soul and the body will remain here only and observe that what is happening. In a constant and cheerful stage, And then gathering imagine all these points very well. Look at one another wish list. Seeing each one's divine form with the knowledge of experience, imagine all the divine virtues with the awareness of your aim. Let the divine virtues of being peaceful, humble, patient, sweet, and cool, etc. emerge. The main foundation of immingling a patient stage is wait and see. Oh, my lovely children, wait means patience and see means see. First of all, imbibe the virtue of patience in your heart and then see the huge drama externally as detached observers until the time for you to hear any secret comes close. You have to have the virtue of patience. When the time comes, when you listen to the secret with the virtue of patience, will not be disturbed. When you hear it, this is why, O effort making ones, wait a little and continue to see secret as you move along. Before doing an action, Baba says that wait and see and then perform the action. Okay. With the stage of a patience, as all tasks will be accomplished perfectly. This virtue is connected with faith, with few intellects having faith with detached observer, and while seeing every game with your cheerfulness faces, you will remain patient and unshakable. Internally, this is the mature stage of knowledge which you will have in a practical way at the end. At the time of perfection, so you have to try hard to remain stable in this stage of a detached observer. Over a long period of time in a play, each actor has to rehearse beforehand in order to play the part he has received well. In the same way, in order for your lovely flowers to pass the difficult exam that is to come, you definitely have to rehearse beforehand with the power of a yoga. However, if you haven't made this effort over a long time, then you will be nervous and fail at that time. This is why you first have to make your divine foundation fit and become those with divine virtues. By becoming stable in the stage of being an embodiment of knowledge, you automatically have the stage of being an embodiment of peace. When knowledgeful children sit together to listen to a movie, an atmosphere of peace is created all around them because when they listen to the ablated versions, these penetrate deep inside them. Because of going deep into them, they experiences deep, sweet silence. For this, you don't have to sit and make special effort. But by being stable in a stage of knowledge, you automatically develop this virtue. When you children wake up in the morning and sit in a solid waves of pure thoughts emerge, at that time your stage has to be that being completely beyond. Then, by you're establishing in your original pure thoughts, all other thoughts are weighted automatically, and your mind becomes peaceful. You definitely need some power to be able to control your mind for this enamble pure thoughts for your aim. When your intellect has in yoga according to your discipline, you will naturally have the stage of being free from any other thoughts. Acha, to the sweetest beloved, long lost, and now found children, to the children who are the garden for knowledge, to the stars of knowledge, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to all the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharna. Essence for dharna. First point, with the awareness of your aim in mind will all divine virtues such as being peaceful, humble, patient, sweet, and cool, etc. And faith, second, with faith in your intellect, watch, display as a detached observer with a cheerful face and become patient, unshakable internally. You have to work hard to remain stable in the state of a detached observer over a long period of time. Blessing. May you become an embodiment of success by serving with a balance of being an image of love and power. May you become an embodiment of success by serving with a balance of being an image of love and power. Just you constantly have love for the Father in one eye, the awareness of the duty, service, gain given to you by the Father in the other eye. In the same way, along with being a loving image, now also become an image of power as well as love. Let your words be filled with such power that you are able to penetrate anyone's heart. A mother teaches her child with whatever words that are needed, but because of her love, those words do not feel harsh and bitter. In the same way, tell anyone the true knowledge in clear words. However, let those words be filled with the love, and you will become an embodiment of success. Slogan. Make the Almighty Authority Father your companion, and you will liberate from reptiles. Make the Almighty Authority Father your companion, and you will liberate it from all reptiles. Om Shanti.